daughter was the one with the white van?
All right, so this is
What? Whoa, hang on a minute. We got a call?
Andrew just put this on
No
our
way.
screen.
That would be insane.
Wait a sec. All right, hang on. I'll get back to Taylor Swift in a minute. If you were just listening a minute ago, I told you I heard a story from a neighbor that they heard that a female jogger was almost abducted off the street by a white van in South Tampa in Beach Park. And I got Shelly on the phone here. Hang on a minute. Shelly, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi there.
Shelly, are you calling in to say that your daughter had an incident with a white van?
Yes, she did.
Was she a jogger?
Yes, actually, it was the first time she went jogging in a while. But
How old's your daughter, Shelly?
she's 17.
Okay, and this is in Beach Park?
Yes, in Beach Park, near Sylvan Ramble Street.
Sylvan
Yeah,
Ramble
yeah.
and like West Shore Boulevard?
Near there. I'm not exactly 100% sure because I wasn't jogging with her, but it's in that area, yeah.
When did this happen?
And Monday.
Holy crap. So wait a minute. So the story that I heard, maybe it's all right. So tell me, Shelly, exactly what happened with the white van in South Tampa.
So my daughter was and I'm sorry, I'm going to get upset, but my daughter was jogging, and she came home like 15 minutes later, and I said, "What's going on, honey?" And she's like, "Mom, it's the weirdest thing. I felt like something was really, really wrong." And I said, so she's like, I turned around, and there's this white van just following me slowly, just following me for a while. And she's like, I thought it was weird, but I thought maybe they worked in the area or something like that. And she said that she just felt this uneasy feeling. And then she was jogging, and the van pulled up beside her and opened the door, and these two guys kind of were trying to grab her. But luckily a neighbor pulled out, a person I don't even know, pulled out, saw this occurring, and started yelling. She was pulling out, rolled the window down, and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" So my daughter kind of was afraid then, started running, and she said out of her sight, she could see these guys kind of running, and so she just took off and ran. And I was in shock, so I went out to look for the van, and looked all over. My husband came home early. He went looking, and we didn't know what to do because I wasn't sure how bad it was. And the woman who saved my daughter, who's an angel from heaven, called and said, "I want to tell you, they were absolutely going to grab your daughter. And if I wasn't there to intervene, they would have grabbed her because I got out of the car while they were chasing your daughter."
Oh, my God. All right, hold on a second. The obvious question, Shelly.
Yes, I called the police, of course.
All right, so did TPD come out?
Yes, it was a non-emergent line, of course, because it was hours later. And
Yeah, but still, for that, I think you could call 911, actually. But
I did.
Okay.
I did call 911, and they told me it's a non-emergent situation because it happened hours before.
Right.
And so I called the non-emergent line. The non-emergent line said, "Okay, let me connect you to the police department." I called the police department, and they said, "Okay, yes, this is absolutely important, but you got to go back to the non-emergent line to request a police officer." So I had to do all those steps in order to...
All right, so did a TPD officer come out and talk to you and your daughter?
Yes, they did.
Wow. And this happened earlier this week on Monday.
Yes. And the police officer was wonderful. He took down all the information, went and interviewed, I call her my angel, about the situation.
So went and talked to the neighbor down the street who apparently...
Around the street, yeah.
Wow.
Not very close, but... so they are, I called to follow up. We called the sheriff's department. We did, this incredible woman did get a picture of the van and the license plate.
Whoa. That's amazing. So the neighbor got a picture of the license plate of the van?
Yes, it's a little fuzzy, but we did give that to the police officer also. And so we're just waiting. I called yesterday to follow up, and they said there wasn't really a case file filled. It's just a report, and they just increased, police officer presence in Beach Park.
Wow, so your daughter's 17. What time of day was this?
4:45.
All right, so after school, is she a Plant student? Does she go to Plant High School?
Yes, she does.
Wow. What? So, again, I heard the story from a neighbor on Wednesday, actually, And, I brought it up this morning. So, Shelley, how'd you hear that I just mentioned this?
My friend just texted me with with your live broadcast, like a snippet of it.
Oh, wow.
Should she give out the license or no?
Did she get the license plate?
Well, the neighbor.
I'm not going to do that. We gave it to the police, and
They have a picture of the van, and maybe not the most clear picture of the license plate. But sometimes, even if it's fuzzy, they can determine what the plate is.
1 or 2 letters. Yeah.
Shelley, is your daughter okay? Is she a little shaken?
she's a little shaken, but she's okay. She's tough, so she's very tough.
Man, this is crazy. Shelley, I heard this. I'm like, is this just an urban legend that's flying around?
No, it's not. And that's the only reason I called in, because I do want people to be just alert. I don't want people to change their life, but I do want them to be cognizant of things that are around them. And when they run, even, boys, if you're running outside, just don't wear 2 AirPods. Wear 1 AirPod.
Wow. Yeah, I always do that. When I walk the dog, see, I live in Beach Park, and, I'm sure I live very close to where you are. And so this was on Sylvan Ramble, in between West Shore and, like, Lois or Swan, or
around that area. I don't know exactly the area, but yes, it was. My daughter and I walked that way, and she's like, "Hey, Mom, it happened right around here."
That is insane. That is crazy.
Wow.
Yes, so it isn't an urban legend. It is absolutely 100% true. And, the police are on the lookout, and that's the important thing. It's scary.
Hey, Shelley, do me a favor. I'm going to put you on hold, and I want to get your contact information just so, I can get you in touch with the Beach Park Homeowners Association. And, the board is very active now. There's a whole new board there. Shelley, hold on. Andrew is going to get your number so I can be in touch with you, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
This will be off the air. Shelley, thank you for calling in. Hang on 1 second.
Wow.
All right, okay. Andrew, grab Shelley, please. Just get her phone number so I can keep in touch. So there we go. I mean, we talk about it, and then minutes later, we get the mother of the girl that was almost abducted by the white van in Beach Park while she was jogging call in.
Even Froggy, we kind of, snickered. A white van, of course, the most, stereotypical vehicle.
No, that's it.
Yeah, white vans are in every neighborhood. Every neighborhood has white vans scrolling or driving around, going through.
Mm-hmm. Holy crap.
Got to be careful, man.
Dude, I'm telling you, this show amazes me every day.
And she sensed something was wrong.
Yeah. Just who calls this show? We can talk about anything now. And people call this program.